Hey, welcome back to Score on Business. So our next guest is Jeff Albee. Jeff is an engineering technology consultant by day and an entrepreneur by night. He has developed an innovative product to help people with motor disabilities to use tablets and smartphones more effectively for therapy and education. And Jeff, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Pete.
Yeah, so tell us about the tablet table and what it does and how you came up with this.
Sure, yeah, well, I brought one with me today, and Tablet Table is a secure platform that allows people with limited motor disabilities to use tablets, smartphone, other tech of that format. It's an adjustable platform, like I said, that provides a larger surface, secure and portable, so that users can use their tech a little bit easier.
So, in looking at what are the types of motor disabilities that to help folks understand who this would
Sure,
be?
yeah, well, the idea was born from my niece who has cerebral palsy. She sits in a wheelchair and she loves to watch videos on her phone. She loves to play some of the games on there, but she had a hard time securing the device and using it in a manual format. So we found that she would lean over quite a bit and she would move the tablet around on her wheelchair tray. So it really ranges from individuals or children all the way to adults who may have limited motor function. Our real key markets are going to be education and healthcare and therapy in the near future.
And so with this, so somebody has cerebral palsy or one of those type things, and I guess it could be older people too.
Yeah, really people of
anybody.
any age, and we're even seeing some need for them in classrooms where teachers don't want their devices to go away. They want them to be in a fixed place. It's not necessarily a fixed device, but it is portable, though it's got grippy pads on the bottom to keep it from moving, so it stays in place pretty well.
One thing, it gives people a place to put their hands.
That's right.
And they may have a hard time getting their hands where they want them, right?
Exactly.
And then I see it's also adjustable. How can you adjust it?
Yeah, sure. There's little buttons on the back, and in fact, you can't see the controls in the back here. I'll flip it around, but it has height adjustment levers, so it can adjust to a few different heights, and it also has some latches here in the back that secure the faceplate on. So the tablet table will, in fact, just stay secure on really any platform, and you can walk around and carry it with the handle that's there.
Right. So that Good. So let's see, what else do we have here? Starting a business while having income from a day job is a smart idea. Can you share some of the important things you have learned in doing that will help others start part-time?
Sure. It doesn't always feel so smart sometimes. It is a lot, like you said, a lot of long hours and long days. Though the security of having an income while you're starting a business is really a nice thing to have. What we found, especially with a product like this, it's easy to get motivated by your users or your people who are out there in the world testing your product and trying your product. So we find a lot of motivation in the stores of people who have tested it, who have tried it, the outside people who say, we love it, we want to see it, we want to get our hands on one as soon as we can, we want to buy one. So really finding outside motivation and not being afraid to fail. Designing something like this is a bit harder than it might appear, and we've failed a few times in the design. We found some flaws in it, and we kind of dusted off and picked up and redesigned the product.
Being an entrepreneur is like you fail 10 million times. It's just,
It could be, it could be sort of disheartening, though. Again, having a day job to fall back on.
I'm not sure if you were here. We had an angel investor on earlier, and he was saying that he waits until they run into trouble to see if they can stick with it. So tell us about your and another thing. Nobody should be an entrepreneur because they want to make a bunch of money. Because first off, you may not make a bunch of money. It's what you're after, what you're doing. It's making the world a better place. And you were sharing some things a moment ago. You all are making the world a better place. with this. You're providing the ability, because the iPads and tablets can do anything, or they're getting to where they can do anything, and you're enabling people who would have a hard time with that otherwise to be able to take advantage.
Yeah, it feels great, and like I said, the reviews, the motivation we get from our outside audience is it keeps us moving. We're not afraid to fail, and we just keep getting propped up by our users.
Yeah. And then your business partner has some expertise. I can't remember exactly what it is, but she has some expertise that ties in as well, correct?
She has a master's in childhood education and also is in the healthcare industry. So she does do a lot of our test market with the device. So she'll take it to healthcare facilities, to therapy centers, and even in preschools and daycares where you see kids gather around rather than run away and hide with their tablets. They're all playing together and learning together on a platform.
Good. Well, let's take a quick break and we'll be back.
Sure.
Okay, we'll be right back.